every day of the finest ingredients in health. Now I have a swell surprise. Made fresh every day.
What's going on, y'all? This your boy Casey Fair, Wrestling the Takes in the building, here to give you my honest take about last night's NXT as we move closer to Takeover Stand and Deliver. They starting to get the build together. Yesterday's show was a pretty decent show. I might even, like I said, I said in my tweet that I had some serious critiques that I was going to talk about. Listen, let me tell y'all something. WWE, one thing that I get on that case about is some of the most illogical booking that takes place on this show. But like I said, I'm not gonna beat up Triple H that much because, like I said, they doing whatever they can with what they're using whatever they can to work with. That's what I'm saying. But some of the stuff I seen last night, I was like, I said, just please make it make sense. Make it make sense. Now, this was the segment of the whole show. I'm gonna talk about it when we get to it. This segment was great. I got to hear Mr. Kyle O'Reilly. He's getting more comfortable on the mic. He's getting more comfortable. Adam Cole, he held his own because he's been talking for the group for the longest. But I wanted to listen to Kyle O'Reilly because I wanted to hear him go tit for tat with Adam Cole. That's the name of the game. It's going tit for tat. So I'll get into that, talking about everything that went down. So, like I said, they advertised, talked about what's about to pop off and everything. So we opened the show. We opened up the show with a tag team match: Dakota Kai, Raquel Gonzalez versus Io Shirai and Zoe Starks. I still feel very bad for Dakota Kai, man, because I personally feel that she should be in the match, and it should be a triple threat. They should be women's tag team champions right now. That booking that took place about 2 weeks ago was one of the most dumbest decisions I've ever seen in NXT. And I was like, is Vince McMahon booking this show? Because I Triple H, I said, what the clown is you thinking, man? Listen, now the fact that Zoe Starks has been involved with the NXT Women's Champion so much, I would not even be, look, I wouldn't. This is my honest take. I wouldn't mind all four of these girls teaming it up at TakeOver. I wouldn't. I think all four ladies would actually bang. I think it would be a way much better match with the two of them added to make it a fatal four-way instead of Raquel versus Io Shirai, which I think is still going to be a decent match. But I think if you got all four of these ladies, I think all four of these ladies could bang because all four could work together. They had, like, for this tag team match, it's the typical tag team match. Like I said, if you've seen one tag team match, you've seen the other. The name of the game for storytelling wise is Io Shirai sought out Raquel Gonzalez. That's the whole storyline. Io Shirai has been tired of beating all the women in NXT. So she sought out the toughest woman that she thought. She's bigger than her. She feels that she can beat her up more or whatever. And she feels that she could be a challenge. That's why she sought after her. But I'm like this. what kind of jealousy is peeping off Dakota Kai? The fact that how the heck did Raquel get chose, and Dakota Kai, who been working her wrestling her tail off, she's sitting in the back wondering what the heck am I gonna do? Then you got this young lady Zoe Starks who actually had the opportunity to wrestle Io Shirai and gave her an excellent match, and now she is on the back burner as well. You know, it is what it is, man. Raquel and Dakota Kai won, and it was obvious Zoe Starks is gonna get the pinfall. Um, Decent match. No, like I said, my issue is I wish Dakota Kai was involved. Um, I don't. Like I said, man, I don't know. We still got a week, so maybe they might change it. I don't know, but if that's the case, if it's the singles, Raquel Gonzalez is going over. You know. So then let's see. They showed security footage in the back of Adam Cole and Kyle. Oh yeah, before it happened, right? Io Shirai was trying to get back in the ring, right? She was trying to get back in the ring, and then Dakota Kai had hit her in the back, and then Raquel Gonzalez just laid out, so just left her there. So gotta have the challenger standing tall. So anyway, they showed security footage of Kyle O'Reilly working out, right? He was training for his match, and then Adam Cole just came in there and just started all kind of mess and started drama and everything. Just trying to hype up everything, right? So then they showed LA Knight talking about how he can't wait to beat the brakes off of Bronson Reed later on and all this crazy stuff. That's another situation I'm gonna go in on about that. I'm like, if you just signed this cat, ain't you trying to elevate him or something? So then Jordan Devlin, he cut a decent promo, talk about how he's the real cruiserweight champion, and uh, Estigar, he's just a pawn, he's fake, he's nothing, and he can't wait to take over Stand and Deliver. He's gonna beat the brakes off him. So we can move on. Bronson Reed versus LA Knight. This actually was a decent match. Um, my only issue is, why do we have this match now? I was thinking that they was gonna save this match for Takeover Stand and Deliver. That's what I was thinking. I said, don't you need an extra match to have? But apparently they've been thrown into uh don't the battle royal. Oh man, I'm going in on the battle royal. I'm jumping ahead of myself. My question I want to ask: if you have this match now, why the clown did LA Knight lose? I asked myself, why did he lose? I'm like, ain't you supposed to be elevating this man? He's your new shining toy. Isn't he supposed to go over Bronson Reed? I was like, I don't know. That was a questionable decision right there. I wouldn't have went that route. I would have had LA Knight since they had the match early, because I thought they would save it for Takeover Stand and Deliver, but they decided to give it to us last night. And the match wasn't bad. Decent. No, this is his second match. I think this is his second match. Like I said, Bronson Reed is a great wrestler. I was on his bandwagon a while too, but it just seems like they didn't push him down, and now they trying to vamp him back up again. I'm like, you see, this is the deal about NXT. It's like they start cats, they start building cats, then they just drop them. Then it's like we got to try to elevate them again, and then you be like, oh man, decent match. LA Knight lost. Bronson Reed in a win. So they talked about, the NXT Tag Team Champs had to relinquish their titles because Danny Burch got a shoulder injury. His shoulder was separated. So we're getting a triple threat at Takeover Stand and Deliver. We're getting MSK, Grizzly Young Veterans, and Ladeo Del Fantasma for the NXT Tag Team Champs. I think this would be a great tag team triple threat match. I'm looking forward to it. It's unfortunate because I feel bad for Danny Burch and Oni Lurker. It seems like every time they get the momentum, they end up getting injured. And man, NXT they've been dealing with a lot. I clown Triple H and them a lot, but I do be feeling real bad for him, because it just seems like every time somebody get pushed or somebody get the title, they end up getting injured. And I was like, man, you know. So anyway, we had Karrion Kross versus Oni Lurker because of what transpired last week. This wasn't even a match. Oni Lurker got destroyed, man. Oni Lurkin got his tail beat down. You had Scarlett out there doing her little, I don't know, man. It's just, listen, y'all. I'm not really listening. The young lady, yeah, she's cute, but I'm just not a fan of Scarlett, man. I don't know what she be out there doing. She be out there. I just don't know. I just don't really. I be trying to pay attention to what's going on in the ring, and she be doing her little dances or whatever. I don't know. Well, Karrion Cross, he wiped the floor with this boy. He told Ernie Lurkentail up, beat the brakes off of him, man. It was basically him setting a statement. He was letting Finn Balor know, like, bro, you know what's coming for you at Takeover. You know what's coming. I'm about to tear you up. I'm going to destroy you. And that's exactly what happened. So soon after the match was over, Finn Balor came out there cutting a promo. Now, Finn Balor in the promo sound exactly like he might be bringing Demon Finn. Now, I'm not a fan of the Demon makeup because I told y'all most of y'all should know how I roll. I don't get down with all that satanic bull crap. I just don't. So a lot of people are fans of Demon Finn, and Demon Finn comes out when the person that he's wrestling, it's like a way of intimidation. It's like, okay, you think you're gonna intimidate me because you're bigger and stronger than me. I'm going to intimidate you with my demon makeup. And he mentioned something about demons in his promo, and I said, interesting. Is he gonna bring Demon Finn just to go against this guy? Talk about I'm gonna give you the best and everything, and we're gonna tangle it up at Takeover Stand and Deliver, and I'm gonna walk in and I'm gonna walk out with my title. I said he bet not. I said Karrion Cross better beat the brakes off of him. That's the name of the game. That's all I expect. I expect Karrion Cross to destroy this man. I don't care if he got the demon makeup on. Karrion Cross better destroy him. That's all I gotta say. They was just standing there looking at each other. Oh, and during that match with Ernie Lurkin, somehow, some way, Karrion Cross got, I don't know if he got busted open on the side of his neck or right in the middle of his neck, but you can clearly see when he was standing there, you seen the blood just dripping. It was just like a line just dripping down. I said, man, I said, shh, you could clearly see it. So backstage, you got William Regal chilling in his office, and now they had just announced that there is going to be a 12-man battle royal, and it's gonna come down to 6 competitors that's supposed to win it. And out of that 6, those 6 is supposed to have a gauntlet match. Whoever wins faces Johnny on night 2 at Takeover Stand and Deliver. Now, I was looking at myself and I was wondering, like, what kind of stupid battle royal decision or mindset is that? Last I checked, battle royals is you eliminate no matter how many clowns you got up in there. The name of the game of the battle royal is to eliminate every fool that's in there, and if you're the last fool standing, that gives you a shot, right? They said, no, we're going to have 6 clowns standing, and those 6 clowns are going to have a gauntlet match, and whoever win the gauntlet match got Johnny to take over. I'm like, first of all, who's been having a feud with Johnny this whole time? Creepy Thin Man. Creepy Thin Man is the only one that should be going up against the man. The man that beat him, he didn't beat uh, Austin Theory. It only makes sense for Dexter Loomis to go against him again but this time for the title. No, they said no. Let's come up with this goofy idea. I said this don't even make a lick of sense. Like, what kind of dumb man decision is that? I ain't never heard no foolishness. Like, what's the point of the battle royal just to have a gauntlet match? Like, that just sounds dumb and sick. That was stupid. So anyway, Johnny walked up in William Regal's office. He said, "Man, what the heck is wrong with you, man?" He said, "Are you trying to do me in and everything? Like, I've been doing everything I can to hold this title and bring prestige to it, but you keep making me out to be a fool. Like, what the heck is wrong with you?" He's like, "I told you what the match is going to be, and this is what happened. So you just get ready because you're going to face whoever wins that gauntlet." And he barged in, he barged out. He looked like he was, first of all, before he barged in, he looked like he was finna kick the door in. He said, "No, I'm not going to kick the door in. I'm just going to go in here and yell at him." And that's basically what happened. So, but like I said, it just sounds stupid. It's like, well, like, just eliminate all 11 clowns and whoever's the last fool in there, that's the one that's got Johnny. Makes perfect sense to me. No, but we got to go this other route because we really don't have anything else to do. I said you already had a couple of feuds ready to go. Like, you had 2 extra matches that you could have done. You could have did Bronson Reed, LA Knight, and then the other feud that's going on, which I really don't give a crap about. It's the 2 brothers, Leon Ruff and Isaiah Swerve Scott. That's another undercard match that you could have because you've been having the beef build up. Those are 2 beef matches right there Boom, night 1, night 2, either one. I would probably put Leon Ruffin and Isaiah on night 1, and then I put the other one on night 2. And then whoever, and then like I said, Dexter Lumis versus Johnny Gargano for the North American Championship on night 2. There, yeah, you got 3 extra matches. No, we had to have this dumb battle royal. Then we had to have a 6-man. Like, just don't make no sense. It's that whole I got to get everybody on the card nonsense. That's the name of the game. I got to get everybody on the card nonsense. I hate it. I don't like that mindset. Everybody don't need to be on the freaking card. I don't like it. Listen, I get on everybody's case. I get on WWE, I get on AEW, and I'm getting on NXT. You do not have to have every clown on the freaking card. You don't. But that's their mindset. That's what they want to do. So that's what they doing. It's dumb. But so anyway. Now, this was supposed to happen. Now, I don't know where Drake Maverick was. Drake Maverick, he wasn't in the ring. I don't know what they talking about. Drake Maverick went out there, so Maverick wasn't out there. I didn't see him, but I didn't see him. I don't know what they talking about. They claim Drake Maverick was supposed to be out there, but it was supposed to be him versus Walter. But you got Imperium standing out there, and then here comes Tommaso Ciampa. Tommaso Ciampa comes out there, and he pretty much says, "I want a match with you, but I just don't want any match. I want to take your UK NXT World Heavyweight Champion." Now, this fool Walter has had the title for 2 years. I told everybody and their mama. Well, actually, I didn't tell everybody, mama. I told my man Ace. I'm tripping about that. I told my man Ace, I was like, bruh, I said, Walter not losing that title for 2 years, man. And he's had that title for over 700 days now. He's had that title for over 700 days. This guy is, he listen, if you want to call him the European Brock Lesnar, you can call him the European Brock Lesnar. And he got a chop out this world. When he chop you in your chest, he leaves an imprint. And so Tommaso Ciampa wanted to challenge him, and he said in his language like, "You ain't worth my time" or something like that. So then Tommaso Ciampa tried to beat him up, and then the boys was holding him back, and then he ended up chopping him and laying him out. And then he told him, he said, "You just signed your death warrant, so the match is on." So we getting Walter versus Tommaso Ciampa for the NXT UK World Heavyweight Championship, and I believe that's gonna be on night. Is that night 2? No, night 1. I think this is on night 1. I think. I'm looking forward to this match because I know. Look, here's the deal. I believe Walter's walking out. But if Tommaso pulls the upset, I say, man, that would be good. I just want to see how this match is going to turn out. I'm very interested in it. I believe Walter got this on lock. Like, I'm going into it with Walter not losing because I'm like, I don't think he wants to work in the States. I think he just wants to stay in the UK. But if the man is coming out this way and he's staying out this way, that would be the only case for having Tommaso win it. Because I don't think Tommaso going to be going to no UK to defend that title. I believe, but like I said, it is what it is. You never know. Triple H can make up. They can do whatever they want. So, yeah, I talked about this. I talked about all that, right? Now, backstage. Now, you hear Robbie Stone talking to Mercedes Martinez, talk about, "I need you to join the team," and all this and everything. And she said, well, and he gave her a bag of money. And she said, well, there ain't all the money up in there. Now, after this match we have, you better give us all the money or else, something like that. And so he told her girl, like, "I really ain't got all the money." So there was a tag team match, and I believe NXT Women's Tag Team Champions on the line. Ember Moon and Shotzi Blackheart, who I personally believe should not be tag team champions right now. Aaliyah, Mercedes Martinez, decent tag team match. You knew they wasn't winning because they just won those titles. And they retained. Ember Moon, Shotzi Blackheart, they won. So backstage, you see Roderick Strong basically, now early in the day, I forgot to talk about this. Early in the day, Roderick Strong saw Kyle O'Reilly, and he told him, he said, "Man, listen, bro, Adam Cole is messed up, man, and he's messing up our friendship, man. Like, we're supposed to be in this together." And Kyle O'Reilly told him, "Listen, bro, you the man, But look, it ain't about us no more. He said everything about the Undisputed is dead. It's every man for themselves now. So you can gladly go move off. He said in other words, like, we done. We done here. Now I'm still trying to figure out when Bobby Fish get back, what is he gonna say? His band disbanded, his crew is disbanded, and he's nowhere in sight. So when he get back, he gonna figure out what the heck happened to my crew. So anyway, Roger Strong's chilling in the back, and Cameron Grimes was like, "Hey guy, hey man, like let's go to the moon, like let's tag up, man, like let's be to the moon and Roger Strong and all this, and Cameron Grimes to the moon, all this dumb stuff." Roger Strong laid him out. Obviously, he's in the match. He's in that 12-man battle royal. He's involved in it. Roger Strong ended up laying him out. So then after that, right at that backstage, they was getting ready. They announced that we was getting Kushida versus Jordan Devlin. We got Indy Hartwell and Candice LeRae. They talking to the NXT Tag Team Women's Championships, and they said, "Look, we want a shot at those, and we want them whenever we want them." So obviously, you know that match is getting ready to get added to the card, and I believe that's going to be on night 1, I think. So we getting that match, and that's added. So I believe, I mean, we didn't see that. I think this is part 3. I think they didn't wrestle 3 times already. And I think the record is tied. I might be wrong. I think the record is tied. I think it's 1-1. So I don't know which way to go. They just put the titles on Shotzi Blackheart and Ember Moon, so I think they're going to retain. But like I said, Triple H, they can pick and choose what they want to do. So then we get to Jordan Devlin versus Kushida, 9 Cruiserweight Championship title match. Decent match. Kushida is also part of that Battle Royal thing. Now you already know. You know, Lil Dig tell Fantasma and Santos Escobar was waiting in the rings. They was out there watching. And the match is going on and everything, right? Now the referee ain't see what was happening. They kind of pulled Devlin out the ring, but the ref didn't see it. So then he hopped right back. He laid them out and then hopped right back in the ring. And they almost made you think Kushida had the match won, right? Nope. Jordan Devlin ended up winning. And after that, Kushida went and he took the boys out. He laid them both out. So then, that's when Escobar, he hopped in the ring. And they looked at each other. They both raising their titles up. Like they ready to beat the brakes off each other, right? Then, whose music hit? Shawn Michaels' music hit. I'm like, what the heck is Shawn Michaels doing out there, right? Michaels' goofy self come walking out there, looks under the ring, and slides a big old black ladder in the ring. And the two of them looking at the floor. They looked at Shawn Michaels, and then they look back at each other. This match gonna slay. I'm looking forward to Jordan Devlin versus Santos Escobar to determine who is the real Cruiserweight champion. I believe that match is gonna be off the chain, man. I really do. I personally believe that match is gonna be great, and looking forward to it. So, anyway, now we got the Talking Heads segment of the night. Now, as Shawn Michaels walking to the back, Adam Cole's music hits. And then, as you see, as he's walking out, Michaels is walking back to the back. He's walking to Gorilla. They stare at each other, look at each other, look up and down and everything. And I said, wait a minute. I said, man, I thought Michael said he was finished wrestling, man. I said that match he had over there at the Saudi Arabia show was a disgrace, which told me that Michael's career in wrestling was over. Should have stayed retired, man. 26. I still think 26. Him and Undertaker Part 2 is garbage. I don't care what nobody got to say. Him and Undertaker Part 2 cannot duplicate what they did at 25. 25 is still my favorite WrestleMania match of all time. I don't care. Between Undertaker and Shawn Michaels. I was on the edge of my seat the entire time. Unless Michael can go back into a time chamber and get back to how he used to wrestle or something, I don't think I'd be interested in seeing Adam Cole try to carry that man to a decent match. I'm like, I don't think so. But they stared each other down as if somewhere down the line we're gonna get Adam Cole versus Shawn Michaels. And I'm like, I don't think so. I don't think so. So they in the ring, they talking. Adam Cole told Kyle O'Reilly, well, actually, William Regal first told the fellas. He said the contract signing is NXT will not be responsible for what you do. You guys have basically embarrassed this company with all the foolishness. You got the doggone police on us and everything. When you sign that contract, we will not be responsible for what you do to one another. So Adam Cole go to sign the contract first, hop on the mic, cut an excellent promo, basically telling Kyle O'Reilly, you was this terminology has been used so much, but he didn't say it, but this is what he meant. Kyle O'Reilly, you basically was a sidekick, a B+ player. I'm the only reason why Undisputed Era was off the chain. You was just there to be there. But see, I knew something. When you were starting to get those title shots, I was starting to see this dude don't need me no more. And he's thinking he's better, he's all that in the bag of chips. I'm like, no. And so now look, like you messed up. We used to be homies. We used to be tight. But now I got to destroy you. I got to lay you out. And I'm going to do that at TakeOver. Like I said, you don't understand what you were doing if you signed that contract, right? So then Kyle O'Reilly got on the mic. Now, I wanted to hear Kyle O'Reilly. I've heard him cut some promos, but I wanted to hear what he had to say. Because you already know, Adam Cole is off the chain on the mic. Like I said, I'm not the biggest Adam Cole guy, but the boy can talk. He can talk. He can wrestle his tail off. I'm serious. Like I said, I understand why Triple H kept him down all this time. But he held his own. Then Kyle O'Reilly hopped on the mic and responded to him. He said, all this is about jealousy. He said, when we first came here together and we started beating folk down 4-on-1, and over time I realized that I made a terrible mistake. I thought you was the homie. I thought you was the guy. But you decided to go that route, and you decided to dang near end my career. Well, you best believe I'm going to end your career at TakeOver, whether you like it or not. And they both getting up, yelling, screaming, showing the passion. It's like, man, you feel it. You can feel it. I'm like, I'm feeling it. I'm feeling this beat. I wasn't feeling it right away, but I'm feeling it. And I got a feeling that they're going to destroy each other. And I believe this is going to be on night 2. This match is going to be on night 2. Just like Finn Balor versus Karrion Kross. Decent promo from Kyle O'Reilly. Like I said, he's getting more confident on mic. Fellas said what they had to say. Adam Cole was like, he said, I dare you to sign your death warrant. I dare you. He was like, go ahead and sign. Like, see you in the chicken. Go ahead and sign that stuff. You know what I mean? Them fellas, they're going to destroy each other, man. Takeover, Stand and Deliver. It looks like it's going to be a decent pay-per-view. Both night 1 and night 2. I'm looking, like I said, I don't know which. I think the ladder match is going to be on night 1. I think. I'm not sure. I think night 1 is the ladder match. And then on night 2, no. I think night 2 is the ladder match. I don't know, man. Well, look, we'll find out when the whole stuff go down. Like I say, my only complaints is, like I said, the stupid booking with Johnny Gargano situation. I still feel bad about Dakota Kai. Like I said, I don't care nothing about no Scarlet Witch. That's what she is. She remind me of a witch. I'm not into all that crazy stuff she be doing. Didn't like LA Knight not going over. But overall, man, it was a decent build-up show, getting us ready as we move closer to Stand and Deliver. That was basically my only issues with the show. Decent show. I think I personally, if I had to give the nod, I think NXT won me over when it comes to who won between AEW and NXT. For you WWE fans out there, I'm just keeping it a buck. That's just me. So anyway, what y'all think, man? Hit the comment section up. Tell me if you like the show or not. And if you're excited about Stand and Deliver, tell me what matches you're interested in seeing. If you're new to the channel, thank you for subscribing. I appreciate everybody who comes through. Thank y'all so much. This is your boy King Self Life Wrestling Takes. I'm gone.